Hello. I'm going to use this video to explain a little bit about how product options work and take the opportunity to explain how the proposed system for multiple presets would work. To start with, I'm here editing one of our dummy products over on the product data website, and this is the interface that you should be fairly familiar with by now. We've moved the checkbox for use as preset down into this box just to make things a little clearer. However, when discussing product option presets, that's this box here, and you've experimented with adding some. And just as way of clarification, right now the system is built upon each product only being based on a single preset. So that makes each of these presets kind of a larger thing. Each preset is closer to a fully defined set of options for a product. So it's not just the wood type or the finish or the size, it is the collective options for the product. This makes these kind of like higher overview things. The negative, of course, is that it means if you have two sets of products that vary by only a few things, a few options or a few elements, it's much harder to create one preset that works for both because you'd have to do individual product level editing. But the upside is that if products did fit into those large categories, it would be much quicker. You'd asked a question the other day regarding whether or not you could have multiple presets, and that got me thinking, and that's why we're taking the opportunity to explain this video, because I think that might actually be really helpful. Under a multiple product system or multiple preset system, instead of having just a simple drop down here where you select an individual preset, multiple presets would be more like building blocks, like Lego blocks going together to create a larger structure. So you might have a preset for a certain manufacturer's wood finishes and a certain style of table leg that they use. Those can be two different presets, and you can build a table, or you can build any of their products essentially by combining the right set of presets and then maybe doing some individual editing down here based on the individual product. That makes product presets a little smaller. You might have presets for the fabric options that a certain company offers and the table sizes, the chair styles that they use, and then you can build a chair by adding both the fabric options and the style to a certain product. It sounds like that would be more useful. I can certainly see where that would be more useful, and so that might be something worth exploring. We'll come up with an estimate for that, but I wanted to make sure I was clear about what that was and what it would change. So right now you have this single drop down where you choose one preset, and that preset is the only way you have of like importing options that way. Anything beyond that has to be done using individual editing here, which for a couple of products is fine. For a large number of products, well, now we're losing the benefit of the presets. A multiple preset system would use more but smaller presets that were a little more specific, but that also means you can be a little more flexible in how they're used. When you came in here, instead of having just this drop down with a single option that you choose, you might get a longer list of presets, and you might be able to check off the ones that you want to include, and then the product options available for that product would just be the kind of combination of all those presets, and you'd still have the ability to do this editing. So hopefully that clarifies the difference between A and B, between what we have now with single presets and what we would be proposed if we wanted to do multiple presets. Happy to discuss it more, and yeah, I actually think switching over would, if it's within your budget and everything and the proposal we come up with makes sense, I think that would be a great way to move forward. Otherwise, we can certainly do some good things with the system that we have.